Introducing Lorenzo Morgan, Caleb Praise, Charlotte Merritt, Alyssa Ressler, Mike Truen, and Will Rucker. That's our team. And our theme is distributing your work, and we're doing it in film strip.
Hello, my name is Charlotte Merritt. I am in Group 2 of July 2013's Computer Science and Internet course. I'm going to be talking about distributing publications and literature as it applies to my degree in Creative Writing for Entertainment, Bachelor's of Fine Arts. Traditionally, authors would go through a publisher in order to have their work distributed. They would have to sign some kind of agreement with that publisher in order to do this. Groups like Writers Guild of America were put in place to protect the rights of both the publisher and the author so that it could be distributed without the loss of copyright. But thanks to groups like Amazon, among others, writers can now do this themselves. Some of these sites even offer design services for the authors. There are also services for filmmakers and musicians so that they too can enjoy the benefits of creating without going through distribution companies and the legal requirements of that, making it much easier for artists to share their work with others. The increase in technology has also led to new services such as Electronic Literature's online library that, for a fee, people can read books. Traditional publishers have even begun scanning old books in order to keep up with the fast-paced digital age of literature. In closing, I'd just like to share that even though the need for books has declined with the increase in technology, the need for literature will never decrease. People will always want to know the stories of our age and want to share those stories with future generations.
Distributing Your Work by Caleb Praise. As a writer, the internet is a great source for distributing your work. The first thing you should learn is the business of literature. This handy PDF I got off Full Sail's library is a great source for learning the business of literature. Self-publishing. Self-publishing is one way many writers go to distribute their work. This article I pulled off of online gives you 25 things to know about self-publishing, and it shows you sites where you can self-publish your books. This video I got off of YouTube, this man gives you tips on publishing and if self-publishing is right for you or going the traditional way. Self-publishing can be an easy way to get your book published. Blogging is another way to distribute work, and many writers make blogging sites to distribute their work. Either they're writing a story and they may only distribute some, like this blogging site right here talks about traveling. Short stories is another way to distribute your work, and I've distributed a few short stories online as well. There's a few sites you can do for free, and this site right here gives you tips on short stories. And that's a few different ways you can distribute your work as a writer.
Blogs often are used for commentating on various subjects or are used for online diaries. Blogs used to be primarily written by an individual or small group discussing one subject, but nowadays blogs have multiple authors and are professionally edited, much like a newspaper. A podcast is digital media that can be accessed anytime or anywhere. Content is both free to listen to and create. Podcasts usually belong in a series, and subjects between series vary depending on the producers of the content. Special software can be used to download new releases in a podcast series automatically and sync to any portable media player. Web hosting isn't free, but it's a solid foundation to keep all of your work in one place. You can post your URL on other websites, including social networks, also depending on the amount of traffic you receive, which requires a large amount. You will be able to advertise on your website. Advertisement will bring in some income for you. All of your blogs, podcasts, and web pages can be promoted through social networks. Facebook, Twitter, and other social networks such as these are a great way to distribute trafficking to your page, thus broadening the outreach of your work.